Oh, hey guys, what's up? It's Coach Jesse here. We are going to be doing, let me step over here, stick mobility class. Welcome. Arm lines is continuing to be the focus. So you're going to need a full accompaniment of sticks. We got some bigs, two bigs, and a short. So whatever your bigs and shorts are, that's what I'm going to need you to grab for this. Let's get started. So, hello. If you guys have any questions, I'll try and answer them as we go through this. As you can see, I am barefoot. We try and encourage you to be as connected with the ground as we go through this. So on today's agenda, we're going to be working plank series stuff from a double stick perspective. We're going to hit some upper body openers, a little bit of monkey hangs. We'll get into some casting with the short stick. And then we're going to finish off with some overhead liftoffs from quadruped position. So really good one ahead of us. So thank you for joining me on this lovely Thursday afternoon. I'm coming to you from Orlando, Florida. My Instagram handle is Unconventional Strength. If you have any questions or anything, please feel free. You can message me on there, or obviously message us here on stick mobility. So 2 sticks, 10 and 2, straight in front of you, feet nice and wide. Tuck the tailbone in. Let's just give a 30% push into the sticks. Ground the feet. And then I just want you to work on some nasal only diaphragmatic breathing here. So big deep in, big deep out. Big deep in, big deep out. Big deep in, big deep out. Big deep in, and big deep out. Think about that breathing as we're going through today. Really focus on how you breathe, how well you breathe. That's really important as we go through this. So feet are still wider than our hips, even a little wider than shoulders width apart. Let's reset the pelvis. Let's push down at 30% into the sticks. 40%, shoulders out of ears. 50. 60. 70%, we're gonna push, we're gonna hold. We got 15 seconds in this active plank. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, shake it out a little bit. Firing up that core. We are going to go through some shoulder cars after this as we work into some of the shoulder stuff and wrist cars. We're going to do it with quite a bit of a radiation into the stick at the same time. So let's go from that wide stance to a little bit narrower. And we're going to be cycling through some base positions here, challenging the core, challenging the plank. So we're grabbing, wrist wrapped, breath, ground yourself, hold the ground apart between your feet. Let's just get a 30% push through the sticks. 40, 50, 60, 70% push and hold. We're here for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Shake it out a little bit. Nice work. Let's bring our feet inside. So basically our feet are at 12. So touching each other, this nice narrow base. If you don't understand how planks work, the narrower the base is that I put together, the harder it is on my core, the harder it is to stabilize. So from here, sticks at 10 and 2, feet are together, and we're pushing down just 10% push. Active plank work. Jump it all the way up to 40%. So push harder. Ooh. 50. 60, squeeze those glutes, fire those feet into the ground. 70% push and hold for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Wow. I don't know about you, my core just turned on. All that musculature is on. But just in case it wasn't on the first time, let's do it all again, shall we? So feet wider, sticks at 10 and 2. Remember a nasal only breathing here. Wrap the wrists. What we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of rotation from the flexion and extension from the wrist here when we get to that nice hard push. As we're starting to work through some of that arm line stuff today, it is arm line day. Tailbone tucked, drive the ground apart between your feet, wrap your wrists, 30% push. 40. 50. Now from that wrist curled or flexed position, extend the wrist but keep pushing down. Ooh. Curl it. Extend it. Still pushing at 50. Curl it. Extend it. Curl it. Dial it up to 60. And 70% push and hold. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Wow. Woo. Midline is turning on. I love it. Feet hip distance apart. Sticks back in front of us 10 and 2. Remember, we're going to do that wrist flexion and extension as we go through this. We're just working on our, if you're just joining us, we're just working on our standing plank series right now to go ahead and fire up some of that core musculature as we work into the rest of the workout today. And my name is Jesse. Thank you for joining us today. Upright, wrist curled or flexed. Ground the feet. Squeeze the glutes. 30% push. 40. 50. Extend. Keep the arms straight. Flex. Extend. Flex. Extend. Keep pushing at 50. Flex. Up to 60. 70% push and hold. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Keep pushing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Grounded. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And shake it out. Woo! One more of our standing plank series. Feet are together. I'm going to show you a little bit more of a 45-degree angle so you can see exactly how my body is. Good, so 45 degrees. Sticks in front of us 10 and 2. Wrapping at the wrist. Feet are together. Nasal breathing in and out. Feel that diaphragm expand and contract 360 degrees as you do this. Breath in, create that tension, pushing at 30%. Up to 40%. 50. 60. 70%. Now extend the wrist, but keep pushing at the same time. Oh boy, that's different. Flex, keep pushing at 70. Extend. Flex. One more, keep pushing at 70. Extend. And flex. And relax. Oh, all right. Just need one large. We're going to go right into some standing shoulder carves, but what we're going to do is for each shoulder car, which is just controlled articular rotation, shout out to functional range conditioning if you'd like to know more what cars are. For each shoulder car, we're going to turn on the push in the stick just a little bit more. So we're going to do 10 full shoulder cars on my right arm. Each one, we are going to turn up this push on the stick. Okay? No, we're not going to go all the way up to 100% though. You may feel like you get there as we go through. After we get through 10 on the right, we're going to switch it. We're going to go 10 on the left. How are we using the stick? We're using it as a point of positional irradiation. That means we are pushing down into it as we do it. So we are creating tension on the side that is not moving. Because when we're doing a car, the only thing I want to move is my shoulder. Not my elbow, not my chest, just my shoulder. So working with me. Unloaded car, just to show you. Palm faces, bring it up and across. Bicep hugs the ear. Turn the wrist in, reach back. Come back around the other way, wrap it around, and bring it down. And that is our car. So, we're going to get plenty good stretchy stuff after this, I promise. But let's get this joint to work right. Okay, so left side. We have 10 cars to do on our right. All right, we're going to push down. Stick. It's going to be about 30% push here. Right hand open. Up and across. Bicep hugs the ear, shoulder internally rotates, reach it back around the other way, still pushing 30% in the stick, up, wrap it around, hug the ear, come back around. That is one. Let's rev it up to about 40%, push, drive into the ground, rev number 2, up, bicep hugs the ear, wrap, reach, pushing 40% into the stick. Feel that core on that side, around. Unwrap, bring it around in front of you. 50% push. Rep number 3, 50, push. Big reach up, internally rotate that shoulder, reach it back. Other direction, up. Unravel, reach around, up to 60. Rep number 4, push, up, reach, bicep hugs the ear, up, internally rotate the shoulder, reach it back as far as you can. Other direction, up, keep pushing, 60% in the stick, around, bring it down in front. Up to 70%. This is a strong isometric hold on that left side. Pushing. Shoulder car. Do not lose the 70, which means you got to move this car slower on the right arm. Reach it around. Up. All the way around and reach it in front. Woo! Oh. We're going to do another 5 on that side, okay? We're going to go back to 30%, 40, 50, 60, and then finally at 70, and then we'll switch sides, okay? So hopefully you feel exactly how your shoulder's working. We're getting that nice, good rotation through the shoulder. And as we push harder into the stick, you should feel like the harder you push, the slower you have to go with your car, because we don't want to lose the percentage of push. So we're back to a 30% push, right arm working. Up. Hug the ear, wrap it around, reach it back. Other direction, up, wrap it around, bring it forward. Rep number 2, 40% push. Up, wrap it around, reach it back. Up, wrap it around, reach it forward. 50%, dial it in, dial those feet in, squeeze the glutes. Up. Hug the bicep to the ear, reach on back. Other direction, up. Rotate, reach. 60%. Push harder. Up and across, bicep hugs the ear. Keep 60, reach back. Other direction, reach up. untwist, reach around. Last one on this side, 70%. Push in the stick, reach up and across. Bicep hugs the ear, internally rotate that shoulder, reach back as far as you can. Go up as high as you can, unravel, reach it around, and bring it in. Woo! Whose right shoulder is burning just a little bit? I know mine is. Remember, that push into the stick is a block. If you were doing this with a broomstick, there wouldn't be any give. So you'd be pushing just into wood. So you wouldn't be able to dial up the intensity with progression. If we're using a PVC pipe, you again wouldn't be able to do it. And actually, as you push, there'd be a little give, but maybe too much give, and it would snap. So it's an awesome thing about the sticks here. We get to use this as a feedback tool, feedback device when I'm doing just simple joint articulations. So left side, same sequence. So right stick at 2, pushing at 30%. Let's bring that left arm up, nice and high. Rotate in, reach back. Go in the opposite direction, up, high as I can get it. Reach it out and away. Hug the biceps to the ear. Reach across the body, that's 1. 40% push. Rep number 2. Bicep hugs the ear, rotate and reach. Other direction. Don't compensate in your chest, don't compensate in your head. Move your shoulder. 50%. Drive it in. Squeeze that core, push that stick as if you're trying to find the cement underneath the ground. Unless it is cement, then try to make a hole in it. Up around. Ooh, 60%. Push harder now. Up, around, and back. Other direction. Up, around, and forward. 70% push. Lock that right side in. 70% into the ground. Up. Around, keep the 70. Don't lose the tension in the stick as you do this. Other direction. And wrap it around. Good job. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. We did 5. We got to do 5 more. Again, if you're just joining us, we're going through some joint articulations here as we get into some shoulder and wrist stuff that we're going to do today, with the focus being on the arm line, but our primary focus today really working on shoulder mobility and wrist mobility, and then everything in between. All right, so we're back to pushing. 30%. Up. Reach. Internally rotate, reach back. Other direction. Up, using this as a block. Rotate around. Reach it around in front of you. 40%, rep number 2. Up. Hug the bicep to the ear. Wrap the wrist. Reach it back. Other direction. Up. High as you can. Reach it away. Bring it in front. 50. Push. Locking that right side in. Pushing 50% into the stick. Left arm doing a shoulder car. Having to slow down because of it. All the way around. 60% push. Push. 60. Push, 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 push. Big reach. Big wrap. Reach it back. Good. Other direction. Push down. Reach it up. Bring it around. Push it down. 70. Hardest, almost hardest push you can do with that right arm. Push it, lock it in. Bring it up and across. Hug the bicep to the ear. Internally rotate that shoulder. Reach it back. Go the other direction. Up. Wrap it around. And reach it forward. Nice job. Good. Any of my lifters out there? That's one of the favorite movements for West Side Barbell. All those guys, they're working on cars. One of the main cars they do, especially for any of the overhead stuff, is they start to get into some of that shoulder work to get the shoulder and scap to work well. We're just focusing on that shoulder rotation. We're going to do wrist now. I'm actually going to come a little closer to you for wrist. Now, we are just going to use wrist as an assessment tool today, because right from wrist, we are going to go to some casting work, some hammerhead work, and some propeller work, and then we'll finish with some stir the pots. And then we're going to reassess and see how well our wrist works. So I think the catch-22 for me in wrist when I'm teaching it to people is we only want to move our wrists. We don't want to move our forearms as we do this. Does that make sense? So we're going to work wrist. So I want you to elbows bent 90 degrees, palms up, and just try and drive your fingertips towards each other, then towards the ground. Then I want you to try and pull your thumbs towards your forearms and then squeeze them up and together. So that part's the hardest part. Most people want to go here and turn towards me. Make sure your forearm's staying upright. Let's do one more time in that direction. In, down, out, up. Now let's go opposite direction. Out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up. Beautiful. Now, take your big stick, put it to the side. Get your small stick in your hand. We're going to do a bunch of drills to work on how well that wrist works. So first thing I want you to do, I want you to take the short stick, hold it right in the center, take your left hand, reach it right underneath that armpit. So you notice I'm wrapped across my body here. Now we're going to start with casting. So from here, I'm going to show you what this looks like. I'm holding underneath, my core is tight, and I'm going to try and extend as far as I can, and then flex as far as I can without my elbow bending. So I'm just focusing into the wrist. Push and push. These are our casts. Okay, so we're going to do a set of 10 of these casts. So upright, wrapped around. Squeeze that arm into the opposite hand, so keep that contact so it doesn't go away. Push and reach, straight elbow. Pull it back towards your face. That's one. Push and reach, straight elbow. Pull it back towards your face. That's two. Maybe just about 50% squeeze into the stick. Push and reach. Flex. That's three. Push and reach. If your arm starts to get tired, you can use this opposite arm to help to lift it up. Pull it back. That's four. Push and reach. Pull back. That's five. Five more. Push and reach. Pull it back. That's six. Push and reach. Pull it back. That's seven. Push and reach. Pull it back. That's eight. Two more. Push and reach. Pull it back. That's nine. One more. Push and reach. And pull it back. That's 10. Woo! We'll come back to that right arm. I'm sure yours is a little fired up. Let's take that right arm. Let's reach it across the body into the opposite armpit. Bring that left arm out in front of you. So we're squeezing down and in. We're doing the same thing left arm. Ready? Casting. Cast forward. Pull it back. That's one. Squeeze. Forward. And back. Two. Forward. And back. Three. Forward. Back. Four. Forward. Back. Five. Forward. Back. Six. Forward. Back. Seven. Keep squeezing that stick. Forward. Back. Eight. Remember, the arm starts to give out. You can support it with the opposite arm. Forward. Back. Nine. One more time. Forward. And back. 10. Woo! Good job. Now, we're going to work the hammerhead. So we're back to the right arm. And now we're going to go one side and the other side. Very similar, but we changed the shoulder placement. We're going to go back and forth. Okay, keeping that fist straight up in front of us as we work through that. So 10 reps, right arm, hammerhead. Straight out. Here we go. Forward and back. That's one. Forward, back, two. Forward, this month, arm line, that's what we're working on right now. Back, three. forward, 50% squeeze in the stick, back, 4, forward, back, 5, forward, don't let that arm move except for that wrist, back, 6, forward, back, 7, forward, back, 8, forward, back, 9, forward, back, 10. Oof. Left arm. Wrap it around. Left arm straight out ahead of me. Stick parallel with the ground. Dial that core in, shoulders out of your ears. Let's go. Forward. And back. Notice my palm's still facing the ground here. I'm pulling, squeezing at 50%. Forward. So opening up all the space. Back. 2. Forward. Back. 3. Forward. Back. 4. Forward. Back. 5. Forward. Back. 6. Forward. Back. 7. Forward. Back. 8. Forward. Back. 9. Forward. Back. 10. And shake it out. All right, so we're gonna do propellers next, okay? Just wanna make sure my elbow could do a propeller. Got a little pain in there. Thank you, appreciate you. So we're gonna work the propeller. Now the arm's gonna come out. I'm going to try and keep the shoulder from rotating and only rotate the stick as much as I can through the arm. One direction, and then the other direction. I don't want the shoulder to dump. I don't want the shoulder to dump as I do this. I'm trying to focus it right into that forearm and wrist doing the work. Hope that makes sense. These are our propellers. So straight out, wrap the other hand around, we got it in the right hand. Here we go. Rotating clockwise, as far as we can, don't lose a pinky. Squeeze at 50, counterclockwise. That's 1. Clockwise, squeeze, counterclockwise. 2. Clockwise, counterclockwise. 3. Clockwise, counterclockwise. 4. Clockwise, counterclockwise. 5. Clockwise, counterclockwise. 6. Clockwise, counterclockwise. 7. 3 more. Clockwise, counterclockwise. 8. 2 more. Clockwise, no bend in the elbow. Counterclockwise. 9. Last one. Clockwise, counterclockwise. That is 10. Whoa, my Lord. Whose arm is feeling that one a little bit? If you work on a computer all day, it's a great drill for you to do what we just did right there, okay? All right, here we go. Left arm. Bring the right arm across, squeeze that core. Set your base, however, narrower base, more core, wider base, more stability. Here we go. Left arm, counterclockwise, clockwise. 1. 50% squeeze. Counterclockwise, clockwise. 2. Counterclockwise, clockwise. 3. Counterclockwise, clockwise. 4. Counterclockwise, clockwise. 5. 5 more. Counterclockwise, clockwise. That's 6. Counterclockwise, clockwise. That's 7. 3 more. Counterclockwise, Clockwise, that's 8. 2 more. Counterclockwise. Clockwise, that's 9. Last one. Counterclockwise. And clockwise, that's 10. And shake that out. Almost there. We're going to finish this wrist little series with some stir the pots. Now, when we're doing stir the pot, we're going to start out with the stick perpendicular to the ground, hand shoulder high, and I'm going to take those things and I'm going to put them together by taking the bottom, creating a circle, and stirring the pot. Okay, we're going to go clockwise, then counterclockwise. This is a joint-based movement. There's some fascia working as well, but because it's a joint-based movement, less is more here. So when you're doing this, don't focus on how big you can make it. Focus on how controlled you can be, how little that you have to change the shoulder to do that, and that it's focused just on that wrist, which we just worked on quite a bit, and we'll reassess right afterwards. So, short stick, center, wrap the other side around, squeeze down. Gonna go counterclockwise, all the way around. That's 1. All the way around 2. All the way around 3. We're combining the movements together. All the way around 4. All the way around 5. Switch direction. All the way around 1. All the way around 2. Keep that shoulder from moving. All the way around 3. 2 more. All the way around 4. No pinkies off. All the way around, and 5. Oof. Good way to think about it. We're not having tea, so I don't want the pinky to come off. I think that's one of the founders. It's Mr. Dunphy, Coach Dunphy's joke. Okay, let's go left arm. Last series here. Here we go. So we're going to start with a little counterclockwise action. 1, all the way around. 2, all the way around. 3, all the way around. 4, and all the way around. 5, switch directions, all the way around. 1, all the way around. 2, all the way around. 3, 2 more, all the way around. 4, last one, all the way around, and that's 5. Woof, all right, so let's take our little 4-foot stick, let's put it to the side. Do those cars again. Let's see if our wrists have a little bit more control and a little bit more range than when they started. So elbows bent at 90 degrees, palms up, fingertips towards each other. Down, out, around and up, out, down, around, in and up. One more each direction. And in. Good job. Now, wrists. Now we're going back to the shoulders, okay? The shoulder had to do a bunch of isometrics there, so that's a good thing. So we're going to be on the ground for this. So what we're going to be doing is monkey hangs, and then from our monkey hangs, we're going to do a series of quadruped warm-ups, or liftoffs, excuse me, and that's how we're going to finish up with today. So you will need both of your long sticks and your short stick for this next series. And if you feel like it, we're going to the ground, you can have a mat for your back knee. But we're going to go into this half kneeling position right here. So just take your short stick, bring it in front of you. Take your 2 long sticks, bring them to either side, and I want you to reach up as high as you can, wrapping those wrists around those short sticks. We're in half kneeling position here, and we're going to rotate a little bit side to side. Got that nice long monkey hang through the arms. Give me about 30% push into the sticks here. Good. Let's go to the other knee. Just using this as a way to get some proprioceptive awareness to the body. Wrap it around, 30% push. Let's start those rotations. One side. Other side. One side. And other side. All right, good. Let's go tall kneeling. sit back, try and gain as much length as you can in that upper body. And come back up again. Try and keep your hands in the same place. Sit back, try and get as much length as you can. Come back up, one more time. Sit back, length, 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 length. And come back up again. All right, I think we are warm, ready to rock and roll through these. So what we are going to do is, we're gonna work one arm through a series of liftoffs, and then we're gonna work the other side through a series of liftoffs. So we're in this nice long monkey hang position. Big arms. Good, now this left arm, I want you pushing down about 40%. So the left knee is forward, right knee is down. And then from here, we're gonna try and lift that right arm up and bring it back down again. Notice, and I know it's hard to see because of the scrolling bottom, but I'm trying to get that stick right off the ground. So we're gonna do these lift-offs on this side. So here we go, working that shoulder. We did a lot of cars with it. Now let's actually do some stuff with it. So pushing down that left side, so we're locking it down into place. And reach the right arm up and bring it back down, that's one. Woo! 4 more. Reach. Lower. 2. Reach. Lower. 3. 2 more. Reach. Lower. 4. 1 more. Reach. And lower. 5. Good. Switch sides. Nice long overhead positioning here. If you want to make this harder or your sticks aren't long enough, you can obviously sit down a little closer to the ground. Sit down in this back knee a little bit more, so it becomes more of a collapsed half kneeling position. If you need to get higher, if you need more reach, I'm about fine right here with these 2 6s. So right side, push it down 30%. Left arm reach. 1. Push down 30. Keep going wrong side. Good. Push down 30. Reach the left arm up. 2. Push down right. Lift up left. 3. 2 more. Push down right. Reach down left. 4. 1 more time. Push down right. And reach up left. And that's 5. Good. For now, take your long sticks. We're going to come back one more time through that. Just put them down to the side. Grab your short stick. Now we're going to go quadruped overhead liftoffs. So we're going to get into a quadruped position. That just means all fours. Once I'm in that overhead position, I'm going to try and get as much length and stretch in with that top arm as I can, and then lift this stick off the ground in that position. So from this quadruped position, left hand underneath my shoulder, knees tucked underneath my hips, toes dorsiflexed, long top arm, squeeze that core into place, and without compensating anywhere else, try and lift that right arm right off the ground, demonstrating mobility in that shoulder. Here we go, 5 reps. Breath, tension in the core, lift. 1. Doing it again, lift. 2. Doing it again, lift. 3. Doing it again, lift. 4. Doing it again, lift, and 5. Oh, let's go the other side. Left arm, straight out. Right hand right underneath the shoulder. Long positioning with that shoulder. Push to the ground that right side. Lock it in, hold the ground apart between your legs. Take that breath in, pack it into your abdomen. Lift the left, bring it down, that's 1. Lift the left, bring it down, that's 2. 3 more, lift, lower, 3, 2 more, lift, lower, 4, last 1, lift, and lower, 5. Woo! Getting some of that shoulder stuff to work better. Let's go back to our longs. 1 more round. Half kneeling liftoffs, quadruped liftoffs. If you feel like working the lower body too here, optional progression, bring the back knee off the ground. Remember, you have to have long enough sticks to do that, but when you reach up, you're still in this nice long monkey hang position. So, left arm pushes down, tallest posture, tight glutes, half kneeling position. Right arm, ready, lift, lower, 1, lift, lower, 2, 3 more, lift, lower, 3, 2 more, lift, lower, 4, 1 more time, lift, and lower, 5. Nice. Let's switch. Push the right down, lifting the left up, lift, lower, 1, lift, lower, 2, 3 more, lift, lower, 3, 2 more, lift, lower, 4, 1 more time, lift, and lower, 5. Woo. Last of the day right here, guys, last one. We'll do a little chest stretch right after this. This is our last strength set. Quadruped liftoffs, straight overhead. If you got overhead mobility issues, these are drills you should be doing. Here we go. Create that length in that right shoulder, push through that left arm, lock that everything into place, and lift, lower, 1. Don't change anything else. Lift the shoulder only. Lift, lower, 2, 3 more. Lift, lower, 3, 2 more. Lift, lower, 4, last one. Lift, and lower, 5. Woo! Let's finish that left arm off, shall we? Last strength set today. Lock it in. Reach it out. Breath. Tension. Lift. Left arm. Lower. 1. Lift. Lower. 2. No compensations anywhere else. Lift. Lower. 3. 2 more. Lift. Lower. 4. Last one. Lift. And lower. 5. Woo! I don't know about you, my shoulders are on fire. All right, let's finish this off with just a little Vitruvian Man Stretch. So we could go out and open up. We're gonna start in a nice big hinge. Open through that chest, driving all that stuff towards the ground. And just breathe in this position. A little finish line stretch. Open that stuff up. Remember, we're trying to open the chest up. Not trying to roll the shoulders forward, trying to reach the arms out. Good, slowly come up. Pull those hands in, and let's get that V-man, shall we? Take the sticks, put them inside your big toes. Pull out and open. Open the chest up, squeeze those glutes and hold. Last 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, pushing at 30, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And shake it out. Guys, great job today. Big focus on joint mobility as we work through some active shoulder cars, strong plank series, got into casting, hammerheads, stir the pots, propeller work, finished off with some liftoffs. There's 160 you in here, man. There are a lot of workouts on here you can follow along. A lot of us have been shooting these for months now. There's a lot of great coaches all over the United States that all have different schedules where they will be joining you live. I care. I think a lot of other people care. I'm hoping you learn to care about your joint mobility as well. My name is Coach Jesse Grund from Unconventional Strength. Thank you for joining me today. Have a great day, guys.